Yeah. Hey, what's up?
All right, we are now live.
All right, cool. So after the fourth game, that's when I take a dive and John wins the whole thing. Cool. Got it.
Okay.
I kind of lost track of him after that.
And I forgot to check for updated bonus music. Whoops.
Yeah, it's in there.
Shit, I didn't update bonus music. I should do that now.
We can share bonus music, David.
That works.
Oh wow, there's a new feature in Drive where I can like block people. That's crazy.
I know, I keep wanting to do that at work, but I have yet to.
Like block your coworkers.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So who is ready for a countdown? Jesse's ready.
am.
David's ready. John? Is John frozen?
No.
God damn it, he's so good at being that goddamn still.
Yeah, we can do this.
Kind of like how good I am at like speaking without sound.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh wait. Sorry.
What?
Comes one.
The soundboard is not connected. I realized that as soon as I was about to hit play.
All right. Hey, Johnny, you're learning, man.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. Here we go.
All
Countdown
right.
for real.
Okay, hold
5.
on. Give me a sec. Oh, hey, now I'm not ready. Sorry.
Okay, 5, 4.
Hang on, I'm going to the bathroom.
Go. I said I'm sorry, motherfucker.
Oh wait, what? Are you not ready?
What part of I'm sorry indicates start doing the countdown?
I sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm ready to go.
I legit thought you said I'm ready. I didn't hear sorry. I heard ready. That's on me.
I know it's unusual for me to say I'm sorry.
John's a strong believer in the love means never having to say you're sorry belief. Ergo, he loves us. Ergo, he never says sorry.
John, do not bring up
That's
that
me,
movie.
all right. I'm a big love story guy, John. That's you are just the king of the timely reference.
Oh yeah.
Fucking love story references. You put Rebecca Black's Friday into the radio music for some reason.
Wait, what?
You went and saw Green Day. You were just Mr. Fucking Time.
David, you gotta hang out on the radio more, man.
I know.
We deleted that shit.
Yeah, you missed it was a whole thing.
It was. Fuck Friday by Rebecca Black on a number of levels. Mostly on it being a terrible song, but also on it being, a cruel reminder of how the internet just tore apart a little girl. Anyway, now I'm ready for the countdown.
Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Welcome to Game That 2!
Oh yeah, what is up, Game That Tunas? It's I, Jesse Moore, one of the hosts tonight, because it is August Absurdity, and Johnny's going to be helping me with all the shenanigans tonight, and we have got a I guess it's an okay matchup. I mean, I'm not involved, so I mean, you're at least going to get maybe 4.5 stars or something out of these two guys. They're workhorse talents, always, just busting their ass in the ring. But just, kind of keep your hype down just a little bit, guys. Like, it's going to be a great show, but, without me in the ring, sorry, guys. So I'll do my part, and they're going to do their part, and Johnny's going to do his part mostly, and, me and Johnny have picked a lot of music from a lot of games, and we're going to play it, hopefully in an order that makes sense. and John and David will have to guess those games like we typically do, but it's way more cutthroat. The points matter. Someone's life could be in jeopardy this evening. I'm not sure. It's August absurdity. Johnny, do you have anything you'd like to say?
No, man, I think I'm ready for us to have a good time and to watch these two duke it out and, see what happens. And yeah, it's not the same without Jesse in the mix, but, it'll be a pretty good match.
Gotta wait for next week. So, if you want to watch something else or something, and, wait till next week, that's cool too.
No, don't do that at all.
No,
But really,
even if we're bad at this, there's good tunes, Jesse.
yeah,
Come on, man.
no, it's
Yeah.
gonna be great. Like
Yeah,
seriously,
geez.
like a solid 7 game is still a game you should probably go buy because you're gonna have some fun with it. You wait till that 9 or 10 shows up, but that 7 is gonna get you there. Until you get there. See that dog knows what's up. He's like, hell yeah. So yeah, let's introduce our illustrious combatants that will entertain you to this evening. We've got let's see, John Harrington from Tallahassee, Florida. What do you got to say about this evening? And David, your opponent.
Oh, I have so little to say about David, my opponent. I have so little to say about any of you guys. It's it's great to be back in August Absurdity. I'm excited to be competing again. I can't really deny how excited I am. You can hear it in my voice how excited I get around August Absurdity season. Because year after year I show up, I bring my A game, and I fall short somehow. Somehow I end up deferential to you guys in all things, as I typically am on this show. I in the early years would bring all the requests so you guys could score more points than I. I do the editing. I make the episode artwork. I promote the show. I am game that tune, and you guys are all the August Absurdity kings, and I'm just game that tune. But tonight, David, I think we're gonna have a fantastic matchup because I've tried tried being nice, tried being deferential to you guys. I've consider myself a lot of in many cases a lover, not a fighter. And then they say all's fair in love and war, and I've run out of love for all of you guys. So I think it's time for all out fucking war. And this is America. We like to fight in the desert. You guys are all grains of sand, and I am the desert.
All right, and David, do you have? You're hailing from Chicago, Illinois, the Windy City, home of Chick Magnet Punk. Do you have anything to say to John?
Cookie Monster Punk?
That's right, Cookie Monster Punk.
Yeah, I do. I do have something that I want to say to John. I know usually in like August Absurdity, everyone likes to come to the show and cut their wrestling promos and that kind of thing. But I mean, you guys know, longtime listeners know, I'm not super big into wrestling. Yeah. So, I just want to say, John, I hope it's a good, clean match. I hope we have a lot of fun. I hope we have some good memories. And I feel like you and I, we've kind of developed a little bit of a Game That Tune rivalry. Yeah. And every conflict between us is like a close call and a good fight. But come on, we know deep down, yeah, I'm gonna end up on top. I'm talking all the way to the top, yeah. I am justifiably in a position that I'd rather not be in, but the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah. David's Absurdity, yeah, has got more to offer than John Harrington thinks, and I got you. Let me tell you something right now. Cards stacked against thee, David Fleming, and August Absurdity. Let me say it, yeah. Let me say it out loud and let me point to John Harrington.
The former Absurd King David Fleming is not happy with your decision, yeah. I am the cream in Game That Tune, and there is no doubt about it. Yeah, you listeners out there, you know I am the cream of the crop, and I'm living in a nightmare, and I am the cream. And now not only the August Absurdity belt must fall, but August Absurdity and April Absurdity and Holiday Absurdity belts. Because Jesse Moore, I am the cream, yeah. The cream of the crop, and there is no one that does it better. And then the Absurd King David Fleming, on balance, off balance, doesn't matter. I'm better than you are, yeah, and I'm talking everyone in Game That Tune. And I'm even talking to you, King Jesse Moore, yeah. I'm on my way and nothing is gonna stop me. Nothing's gonna stop the cream of the crop. Nobody does it better.
Wow, that was incredible.
No more questions.
Yeah. Let's get this game show going.
Game 1.
Alright, so this game has an unforgiving difficulty as players cannot save their progress within the dungeon. They have to go all the way back to the town first. In addition to this, at later levels in the game, you can learn a teleport spell to move between levels. You gotta be careful though about punching in the correct spaces north, south, east, or west from your current location, because you can teleport inside of a rock, which will kill your entire party and end the game. All right, who's got some answers?
I do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Okay. So David says Wizardy 5, and John says Wizardry. Jesse, this game is the first Wizardry game. What do you say? Do we give it to David for at least getting the series, or do we say nah?
I mean, I feel like the 5th game is way different than the first game.
Okay. So in that case, we'll give it to John for Wizardry.
We'll take Jesse's word for that, because who the fuck played Wizardry?
Yeah, so
5.
So this is requested by one of our fans, Rainus, who...
Wait. What are we doing taking more Rainus requests? We took his request last week. We humored him. Why are we doing this again, John?
Well, because he specified this has more than 2.5 songs. And I said, sold.
Okay, good.
Okay.
That's fair enough. He listened to the episode. He got the memo. That's very
We humored
good.
him last time, and we rewarded him for listening this time.
Yes. Good. And honestly, Jesse, I'm not sure if Wizardry 5 is a whole lot different than Wizardry, because Wizardry came out in like the early 80s, and Wizardry 5 came out in like 1990. So I don't think that the series maybe evolved all that much.
Well, the
All I know is that Wizardry 5 features a spell where you can accidentally teleport into a rock, instantly killing your party. So,
So they didn't fix that in the
it's
firch game.
a
It
bug.
made all
It's
the
a
way to
feature,
game
not a
5.
bug.
Yeah, the term fix implies it was a mistake.
Yeah.
I don't think, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, the full name of this is Wizardry Proving Grounds of the Mad Overlord. Originally released on Apple
technically,
II.
John only wrote Wizardry, so he didn't write the
That's
full
true.
title. Should he get the point?
Exactly, man. We should be doing full subtitles here, man. Is that the lightning round? Are we going to do the rest of the Wizardry subtitles? Because I'm prepared.
Take notes. The lightning round is actually quiz about this whole episode.
God, it's gonna be like a Kaiser Soze lightning round.
I would love it if we had a lightning round about that episode, and one of the questions in the lightning round is, "What is the next question in this lightning round?" Fuck.
So anyway, Johnny, I'm sorry. You said this came out of the Apple II. I hate you.
Yeah, originally on the Apple II, and then ported to like everything, including the NES, which is what we heard.
How's the sound on the Apple II?
There is no music on the Apple II. On the Apple II, all you hear is the sound of your floppy disk being accessed. Just that.
And the clack of your keyboard.
Yep.
and the clacking of your keyboard, and the that slight like high pitched sound of your CRT monitor late in the night. You know, it's a vibe.
Late in the night, John. Yeah. How late were you staying up playing Proving Grounds of the Mad Overlord?
Was it
when
late
it was on
in
the
the
Apple
night
II?
or early in the morning?
Right.
Yeah, it depends on who you ask.
Yeah. Let's set the scene, John. It's 1981. You're, I don't know, 18, as you were in 1981. What were you doing? Is this the only game you're playing in your Apple II? What's in your Apple II back in 81, John?
Back in 81, I think it's this or Ultima, and this outsold Ultima. This was a huge hit because this game had graphics. It's still
Always a good feature.
it's still mostly text, but when you're in the dungeon, you get on the original Apple II, you get like a wireframe drawing of like the dungeon walls. The NES version has color, which is a little bit nicer.
I like how you're talking about like this game outsold Ultima, yes, which is why everyone remembers the Wizardry series instead of the Ultima series.
Well, I mean, they were way ahead of the curve. Like Ultima, what fools they were. If they had only known how important graphics were going to be going forward, they probably would have chosen to make a game with graphics. And, Wizardry just came by and ate their lunch.
Yeah.
That's why we all love Wizardry and know what series this is.
Well, from what I understand, I think the Wizardry games did inspire like Final Fantasy
Yeah, they
and,
did pretty
and
much,
Dragon Quest.
They did lay a lot of groundwork for modern JRPG, for all JRPGs. One thing Wizardry did that actually did help a lot was it took a lot of inspiration from Dungeons and Dragons to the point that when you say are looking at the stats on a weapon, it doesn't say like just attack 9 or something like that. It says attack is like 1d6 plus 2. Like you roll 6-sided die and add 2 like you would in Dungeons and Dragons.
No thanks.
Yeah. So that I think is kind of what set that apart a little bit. Is it's a lot more Dungeons and Dragons-y than say Ultima was. When you're crawling through the dungeons, there's no mini map because that concept had not been invented yet. The game came with graph paper in the box, so you could chart where you were in the dungeon.
Fuck that.
I mean, like, I'm sitting here acting all shocked and impressed, but no, that sounds like an RPG from 1981. Like,
Yeah.
that is
still.
something that would be necessary.
I'm still just
nice.
picturing it now.
It is kind of nice though, because like, imagine not having graph paper and you want to do that, and it just comes with it. You're like, oh, cool.
Yeah. Most people bought this game for the graph paper.
Yeah, I need graph paper for school. What do I do? Oh, my
Wizardry.
If Metroid on the NES came with graph paper, I would probably like it more.
Honestly, it should have.
Yeah. So
actually, yeah, a lot of other games should have copied the Wizardry formula of giving you graph paper to draw a fucking map. That's well observed, David.
I just imagine running a game at Albertsons and like they include like a photocopied manual and a photocopied map that's graph paper that somebody's already filled in.
Dude, I would love it. I used to love that. I mean, renting games from Albertsons or wherever, and they had the manual where some kid wrote a fucking good password in the back. That was the shit.
Yeah.
God, talk about like finding an old spell book or some shit. It's like, oh, what is this? Yeah. The fucking like, the code to go right to Mike Tyson and Punch Out? Yes, please. Love that shit.
I mean, there's a few things about this game that I love. Like, it was designed by Andrew C. Greenberg and Robert Woodhead.
I love games designed by Andrew Greenberg and Robert Woodhead too, John. Wow.
So the story of the game is that there's an evil wizard named Wordna. Just Andrew backwards. and there's a good wizard named oh god, how do I say this?
Headwood.
Trebor. Headwood.
Wow. And so, I mean, and when you start the game off, eventually you find the ultimate bad guy is Mr. Snrub.
these guys like sitting around in their fucking like 80s like living room, like passing like a bong around, going, man, what do you think we should name the characters? Oh fuck. I guess we could just use our own names backwards.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's a fucking good idea, dude. Yeah.
They're
So
like,
your
let's just-
name backwards is Treebor.
Oh, that's such a fucking like Middle Earth name. Yeah.
Let's just use our own names. No, that's no good. What if they were backwards?
I mean, honestly though, like
But it worked for fucking Midway and Noob Saibot and whatever.
Oops, iBot is the best example of that ever happening. But like, I feel like Wordna and Treebor are pretty lousy fucking backwards names.
Word that Trey Bear in the morning. Woo!
But
At least until
like,
you get to Castle Redrum.
Greenberg backwards is Grebnirg, which does sound like some bizarre fucking like demon monster. Like that's a good fucking high fantasy name. That could be some Lord of the Rings shit, man. They had to go see Grebnirg. Like, I'd believe it. Woodhead backwards makes no sense. It's Daydu, but
Oh, they do.
that's nothing.
Oh, they do.
But yeah, so now we should just for the rest of the game and episode just see what everything is spelled backwards. There's our game.
All your answers have to be backwards.
That's
now.
actually the lightning round.
Yeah. Oh God. Spell your own name backwards. It's gonna be tough, but I can do it.
So
Say my ABCs backwards, Johnny, please.
But if I say my name backwards, I'll disappear back to the 5th dimension.
Oh shit!
Exactly.
Your Mixoplex.
So this game, the one other feature I just want to point out about this game, it's lacking in graphics, but what it does not, what it makes up for is excruciating detail. There's a pretty good number
Not
of
visual detail.
they have a lot of character classes. You can, as your stats change, you can actually reclass your characters. So they have what they call prestige classes, which you can only get by leveling up a character so far. Then you can like change their class. So you have
Trials of Mana.
Yeah. So you have your fighter, your mage, your cleric, your thief. You have a wizard, which is a hybrid cleric mage.
In wizardry?
Yeah. You have a samurai, the hybrid fighter mage. You have the lord, fighter cleric, and you have the ninja. And then on top of this, you also have alignments. You can choose between being good, neutral, evil, and you can't mix good and evil characters in the same party. And certain classes are restricted to certain alignments. So like,
okay, well that kind of sucks. I mean, you seriously, you can't have a good or evil guy in a like more. You have to like align your party. Okay, no, fuck that.
well, you can have good and neutral. You're right. You just can't have good and evil.
Nah, yeah, no. You got to be able to have like one edgelord, no matter what the group.
Every group needs one Shadow the Hedgehog.
Exactly. Is he even evil at this point, or is he gone neutral?
He's like anti-hero.
I mean, so that's like between neutral and evil.
Yeah, he's.
No, I think that's on the good spectrum because he's still a hero. He's like chaotic good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Boo. Give me evil good. That's what I want, and I don't mean neutral.
So yeah, this game's a little.
I mean, I want an evil guy in my party that wins the game. That's all I'm saying. Like, I don't know what's so hard about that.
So you don't want an anti-hero. You want an anti-villain. Someone who does good things, but the worst possible way.
I want whatever, like in a comic book when they have to team up with the villain to take down like a bigger villain. I mean, yeah, I can't cite a specific example, but it feels like
Spider-Man and Venom teaming up against Carnage.
See, thank you, David. That's right. Yeah,
that's what
I would put Venom squarely in the villain category.
Yeah, you want Wizardry.
I would for a time.
You want Wizardry, the RPG starring Spider-Man and Venom.
Yeah.
Okay, if I could get Samurai Venom and
let
like
there be
Claire
Carnage.
Spider-Man.
Fighting against what's Carnage spelled backwards?
Hold on.
Let's type this out.
Ignorak.
Oh wait, Eganarch. Oh wait, no. I got my words spelled backwards. I can't type backwards. I can spell backwards and pronounce backwards.
I got my word spelled backwards. That's the whole point, John. That's what we're trying to do.
Well, I got it wrong anyway. Yeah, okay. So yeah, Carnage and Venom Wizardry. That should be the next thing because this series is still going. It's still very popular. It ate Ultima's lunch, as we established. It's beloved. We all love Wizardry.
Yeah, we still talk about today, like right now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Everybody
I'm
knows
more
what the
of-
segment's about.
I'm more a fan of Wizardry 5, but that's just me.
Hey, that's man,
Can't win them all.
classic David. Yeah. Can't be right about everything, David. Wizardry 5.
Next game.
Game 2.
Johnny, let me see you do the OJ.
Oh, and then
Why do you have a fucking glove right there?
Just jerking glove.
See, I just hit on my hand for the same effect.
Same effect as a glove. Are your gloves wet?
No, I said sit on my hand.
Oh, I thought you just. Sorry, 1 second. Okay. So this game you play as a famous celebrity on your quest to save your sister. And throughout the game, you will encounter frogs. And these frogs can carry power-ups or rice bowls. But you have to hit the frog to get the power-up or the rice bowl. And there's all sorts of different power-ups. And rice bowls.
Stop saying that.
rice bowls.
right, gentlemen? Do you have your rice bowls?
It's not helping.
You have to kick a frog to get the rice bowl.
I don't like anything about this game.
I'm not sure if he's like holding it or if it's like in his mouth or something.
Let me make sure the apostrophe is there. I don't want to get disqualified on a technicality.
Yep. Let's see. We got So John says Peter Fonda Simulator. That's incorrect. And David with the correct answer, Jackie Chan's Action Kung Fu.
That makes so much more sense.
Yeah, that's why.
I mean, the rice bowls and the kicking.
Peter Fonda, famously allergic to rice,
and hates frogs. Seriously, no. You stumped me on that one. I just googled like famous brother sister combos. I'm like, fuck it. So my first thought was Donny Osmond Simulator, but
oh my god,
wasn't sure anybody would get that reference either. So with the timely Peter Fonda reference.
Yeah.
But man, should have gone with the timeless Jackie Chan reference. Oh fuck yeah, Jackie.
Yeah. This game's not bad. I played a little bit of it. It has pretty cool looking sprites. Like the punching and kicking isn't terrible. Some of the jumping can be a little floaty, but it's an all right, solid game, and the music's pretty good. And you get to be Jackie Chan.
I mean, yeah, that's universally appealing. Who the fuck doesn't want to play as Jackie Chan?
Yeah.
I challenge anybody to say no to that.
I want to say, and I might have to check to verify, but I feel he's like the highest grossing actor in the world.
What, like of all time?
Yeah.
Really?
Not
I
even
think
close.
so.
Jackie Chan would love it if he were, but the answer, David, is Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Well, but I mean, like, he
He's got
is
a lot
like
of those-
domestically, but like internationally.
Yeah, you got to include all the
Samuel L.
films.
Jackson.
We'll have to come back to this.
No, we won't. Samuel L. Jackson is easily the highest grossing fucking actor of all time. He's in like all the Marvel movies. He's in Star Wars. He's in fucking like big blockbusters now. Jackie Chan sadly hasn't been making big blockbusters in the last 15
Are
years.
you trying to tell me that
He has been, just not in America.
Guys, you're both wrong. You know who the highest grossing actor of all... Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Google showed me the highest as in tallest actor of all time, which is apparently Dwayne Johnson. But that's not what I wanted. I wanted the
That's
highest
not
grossing.
true at all.
The Rock is taller than Samuel L. Jackson?
The highest
The Rock is the tallest actor ever.
But you're going to like this. The highest
What about
grossing...
Andre the Giant? He was
Actually, now that I think about it, like the highest grossing actor of all time it might be Frank Welker.
No, it's Stan Lee. And
Boo.
I'm perfectly okay with that.
tallest?
True.
Or...
Because he was in like every Marvel movie when Samuel L. Jackson was in like half of them.
And
Yeah.
Mallrats.
Oh yeah, that's what pushed him
Yeah,
over the
Oh,
top.
and Clerks.
He wasn't in
He
Clerks.
wasn't in Clerks.
I'm sorry, yeah. Wow.
Only in
okay.
Mallrats, dude.
I love that immediate defeat of. Oh right, yeah.
I'm dumb.
Yeah.
I got nothing.
Anyway.
So, Jesse, how does Jackie Chan's Action Kung Fu compare to
Jaxie.
Jackie Chan?
I call him Jaxie.
How does Jackie Chan's Action Kung Fu compare to the original NES Kung Fu?
It's so much better.
Yeah, fuck
Like,
the original NES Kung Fu.
Kung Fu
That game
is
sucks.
fucking trash.
It's,
Like if
as
it's
it should be.
like if it's like your first video game ever, then you'd be like, "Oh, this is okay-ish," and then you'd play any other video game and be like, "Why did you let me play that other game first? You're an idiot. I should have played this instead."
Mm.
But the one thing is, you only have one life, and that sucks. But you can get continues, and you can unlock more continues as you play. So it's okay.
Cool.
But it's a pretty decent, like side-scrolly beat 'em up game where you're Jackie Chan. And,
Yeah. It's made by Hudson Soft, apparently.
yeah.
So that's cool. Does that mean it's just like an Adventure Island reskin with Jackie?
Maybe. Maybe.
God,
I don't-
could you imagine playing a game where
Master
you're,
Higgins.
you're Jackie Chan, but
Jaxie Higgins.
skateboarding and like throwing axes at things?
Hell yeah, I can imagine that, man. I'm pretty sure that happened in at least one of the Police Story movies. We'll have to get I don't know, somebody with more knowledge of fucking Jackie Chan cinema on the show to confirm that. But that sounds like a Jackie stunt.
I mean, why don't we just call up Jackie Chan? He's a close personal friend of the show.
Yes, Johnny.
No one
you
do
have-
that
I was
imitation.
gonna say, you have Jackie Chan's number. He's in your house right now. You can get Jackie Chan on the show right now.
Yeah, he's right here. Hey, Jackie, come here. Yeah, hey guys, I'm Jaxie Chan, and I'm here to say that I love Kung Fu in a major way.
Game three.
You idiot. That's Jaxie Chan, the rapper.
I mean, to be honest, I would much prefer him doing that voice than a Jackie Chan voice.
Oh yeah.
I am so disappointed that Johnny's Jackie Chan impression didn't start with him saying "Hawk."
Oh, man.
Blew the whole thing, man. I thought we knew the bit.
Damn it.
Yeah, Jaxie Chan, the Swedish cousin of Jackie Chan.
Bork.
Hawk. Anyway, yeah, I love Jackie Chan. Anybody just want to do favorite Jackie Chan movies real quick? David, what's your favorite Jackie Chan movie?
Oh God. I'm trying to think. Is it?
It's okay to say Shanghai Noon.
No, like, is it Time Cop? The one where like they do the Street Fighter thing?
No.
There is okay, move to the next person.
Jean-Claude Van Damme's in Time Cop. Johnny, what's your favorite Jackie Chan movie? Have you ever seen a Jackie Chan movie besides Shanghai Noon?
Yes, I have behind Shanghai Noon. It's called Rush Hour. And
Yeah,
Rush Hour
Rush
is
Hour's-
dope.
Yeah, no, that's a perfectly valid answer. Rush Hour is really good. Jesse, favorite Jackie?
I'm trying to think. There was one. Shit. Wasn't he in that one movie with Jet Li? It was kind of a newerish movie. Forbidden Kingdom. That movie was badass.
Word. Yeah. It's tough toss up for me. I as a kid loved Rumble in the Bronx. It was so inappropriate for me to have been watching that movie. But I do also love Rush Hour, and Drunken Master's really good. So those are my top three. David, what do you got?
City Hunter. That's the movie I was thinking of.
Fuck yeah.
There's a scene where he like crashes into a Street Fighter cabinet, and for some reason everyone becomes Street Fighter characters.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
so cool.
Cool. Yeah, put that on the list for the next movie night. That sounds great. Yeah, cool. Love that Jackie.
Oh man, he was gonna be. He got offered the role of Simon Phoenix in Demolition Man,
Damn, that would have been a much different movie.
but he declined it, and we got Wesley Snipes.
See, and you almost got me to like start doing a like Chinese accent, like, oh, I'd lose my head if it weren't attached. Like, it's like, nope, don't do it. Don't fucking fall for the trap.
Run.
Don't do the accent, John.
That's how they get you.
Next
Yep.
game.
Trick you into
Game 3.
All right, guys. So this is the only game in the series to receive a Game Boy Color port, which is what we're hearing right now. This entry introduced a few new exotic locations to the series, like Las Vegas, Atlantis, the Amazon jungle with dinosaurs, and the surface of Mars. All right, let's see your answers. Ooh, you both wrote Cruise and Exotica. This is your first both correct answer of the night. This is
David, do you listen to all the music that maybe doesn't make it onto GTT gyms as well? Because this may be in my downloads. I may have listened to this soundtrack sometime last year.
I was just gonna say that not many Game Boy Color games took place on the surface of Mars.
True. And Johnny also tried to give it away by saying added many exotic locations.
I bet there's more than you think Game Boy games that take place on Mars.
And that's what leads us to tonight's lightning round.
Lightning!
no.
Wait, what?
I mean, honestly, how would you know if you were playing a Game Boy game that took place on the surface of Mars?
I mean,
the
it's Game
colors
Boy
simply
Color.
wouldn't support. That's
Yeah.
true. That's okay.
On
So
Game Boy
once they
Color,
hit Game
it's a
Boy
little more
Color,
obvious, but yeah, like Super Mario Land, that could be Mars.
It never
It's right there in the
specifically
title.
tells you.
Yeah.
Yep,
There's
Mars.
there's
I'm
that
pretty
little
sure
S, Super
Mars-
Mars,
Mars-
Ioland.
I'm pretty sure that the level you're thinking of in Super Mario Land 2 is the moon. Like, I'm pretty sure it specifically says the moon.
I mean, what's the difference?
Yeah. David, name 3
Lots
differences
of-
between the moon and Mars.
Please do.
Okay. Size, Mars is significantly larger than the moon.
Can't
2,
prove it.
composition, Mars is predominantly more iron ore, which is why it's red. And 3, the moon orbits Earth, whereas Mars is a separate planetary body.
And the moon is made of cheese.
See, that's the whole thing. Yeah, I mean, cheese has a lot of iron in it, but not as much as Mars, apparently.
Also, we're forgetting that, Martians live on Mars, whereas the Selenites live on the moon.
Yeah. Does Mars still need moms?
No, because Earth girls are easy.
Ooh, man.
So,
Jeez,
yeah,
Jesse,
forget
busting
the
out, busting out
Amazon
those
women on the
fantastic,
moon.
busting out those fantastic Mars needs moms references. That's what we come to you for, Jesse.
God,
Yeah.
I never thought we would bring up Earth girls are easy on this show.
Hey, yeah,
How absurd.
indeed. Like Cruising Exotica. What an absurd game this is.
Yeah.
And how absurd on your part, Johnny, to pick the Game Boy Color soundtrack. What's wrong with you? Why wouldn't you pick the perfectly valid arcade soundtrack?
Because this
Because it's
was
delightful.
because I really enjoyed the Game Boy Color soundtrack. This was ported by Crawfish Interactive, who I feel like needs more recognition for how great they were at doing Game Boy ports of other games. they did a port of they did a port of Street Fighter Alpha 3 to the Game Boy Advance that was like superb. And it made them go bankrupt, and they didn't get to do anything after that. like poor crawfish. But before they did Street Fighter Alpha 3 and lost all their money, they did do some Street Fighter 2 port, but they did this, and it's actually, a solid port. Like for a Game Boy Color, it's about as much as you could expect. Like it's got a pretty good frame rate. It's pretty quick. The
Talking
music,
frame rate now on Game Boy Color?
Yeah, the music's pretty good. I really like the music on this one.
The music's fine, John, but the Cruisin' Exotica, like the other cruising games, has good music.
Yeah.
In the arcade. You sit in the chair and play it. It's got the little speakers behind your head. It's usually at the movie theater, John.
Yeah, but can you imagine going to the movie
theater? You can't take a Game Boy to a movie theater.
You can't, but could you imagine going to the movie theater, walking in the arcade, and yes, there's speakers behind your head, but it's a giant Game Boy Color. That would...
I would then go watch my movie.
I want to go off topic and go back to how they ported Street Fighter Alpha 3 to Game Boy Advance. That is a 6-button fighting game on a 4-button console.
Yeah.
Like, how does that even work?
They figured
That's
it
why
out.
I bankrupted them, John.
No, it's actually considered to be like one of the most amazing home ports that's ever been done. Like, they really managed to capture the overall feel of the game and kept the graphics looking good, et cetera, et cetera. Like, it's a great port. It's insane. And they pulled off every trick in the book to make it happen. It's awesome.
Cool.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I feel like I need to track that down.
Yeah, you should. It's good. But yeah, Cruisin' Exotica. So there's some levels I didn't mention. I think I said Las Vegas. You can also drive in Hong Kong, India, Alaska, the Sahara, Tibet, Korea, Ireland, Holland, and then the ones that said before, Atlantis and Mars.
Right. See, that was always my beef with Exotica. Cruisin' as a series, they had a weird escalation. You had Cruisin' USA, where you're driving in various places across the country if you're doing the point-to-point thing or just choosing a course. And then from there, obviously, Cruisin' World. So then Cruisin' Exotica, it's just more of the world.
Yeah.
But then they throw in
Mars.
But then they throw in like a couple of weird levels. Like, no. Cruisin' Exotica needs to be things that make zero sense, like all Atlantis and Mars and the moon and space rainbow levels and shit. Like, it should just make no sense. There should not be any earthly levels in Cruisin' Exotica, or it should all be like 7 Wonders of the World sites. It should be like aliens are making you do cruising races to pass their own landmarks or some shit. I'm just saying, it was like once you go America, world, more world, it just didn't quite make sense. And now they've gone back. It's like, they got Cruisin' Blast coming out. It's just like, well, it's just more of the world, but now there's better graphics and come on, Cruisin'.
I would love a cruising game where you're part of major world events, like you're cruising on the Berlin Wall, and it's falling behind you.
See, yeah,
Cruising
Time. That is the fucking game.
Yeah,
cruising courses taking place throughout time.
Cruising Carmen San Diego.
Dude, I would play a racing game where you play as Carmen San Diego. You steal things as you drive. You go to different time periods.
Basically, just like an escape game.
Rockapella's there.
Could you imagine you're like driving and you drive through like a bunker and in the background you see Hitler take his own life?
It'd be great if, that's the whole thing. Like, your car makes him take his own life. Like, he thinks that...
You hit him with the car. That's why
think, oh, yeah, exactly. Either you run over Hitler like you do a cow in fucking, Cruising USA, or, he thinks that Americans have breached the bunker, and so he takes his own life, and then you just cruise on, and, some chick with big titties hands you a trophy at the end.
That is how World War II ended. Hitler killed himself, and then a chick with big titties gave a trophy to the Allies.
Yeah. Patton accepts that trophy. He's up there on the roof of the White House in a hot tub. Hillary Clinton's there.
Churchill's real excited.
Churchill's there. There's cows. It's man, God, history is awesome, guys. Cruising Darkest Hour. It'll be that's gonna be a fucking hitter.
I want to play Cruising Eastern Front.
Actually, though, a cruising time game would be badass. Driving through like the Acropolis and shit.
Mm-hmm. Like ramping off the pyramids as they're being built.
You're driving and you like knock into a mountain and set off Pompeii.
Yeah.
No, see, that would be like that would be
Cru-
the final lap of the Pompeii course. The volcano explodes and like you have to dodge the ash and everything falling down.
You're just
God,
running
It's like
over
Grumble
people.
Volcano in Mario Kart Wii, but with more dead Romans.
You trigger Pompeii, and you got to get up to speed so that Ziggy can bring you to the next time so you can right what was wrong.
Like archaeologists are like, well, these people are all covered with ash, but these have tire tracks on them.
Cruising Scott Bakula.
All going to different volcano eruptions throughout history. Yeah, there's a bunch of courses set at Krakatoa. There's that Mount St. Helens level.
There's that one where Iceland shut down all the airports for a while.
Exactly, yeah. You had to fly in that one, but you couldn't because there's that big cloud of ash. Be good, man. Be real good. All these are better ideas, frankly, than Cruising Exotica. You know, Cruising Exotica prints these fucking like half step in the game. Like seriously, fucking commit to something crazy or don't. You know, Johnny, give me what were a couple of those basic ass courses again?
Vegas, Hong Kong, India.
Yeah.
Atlantis is interesting because I
Hong
guess
Kong?
you're driving a car underwater, right?
Yes, and that's always the level I chose, obviously.
Yeah.
You know,
Or-
predated
or-
dolphin shoals by a good 15 years.
I mean, is it underwater, or did they do the Justice League before Aquaman thing where they all had to make air bubbles the whole time? Is it like that? Like your car's
probably what
just
it
in there?
See, at first when you were listing things off, I thought you said Atlanta instead of Atlantis. I was like, wow, that's an odd pick.
Same thing.
I mean, not for Cruising Exotica, famously of not particularly interesting picks.
Hong
Famous
Kong, the
exotic
Amazon,
city, Atlanta.
Mars,
Yeah.
Atlanta.
driving around 285 the whole time.
Marta.
God, what the fuck? This is just trees. This sucks.
Yeah, Cruising Exotica, you're just stuck in traffic on the Beltway.
Although I do love that, like in the track list, it specifies the Amazon with dinosaurs.
Yeah. See, that's what makes it exotic. Because to my knowledge, there are no dinosaurs currently in the Amazon. Can't be proven, but I'm pretty sure there's not.
It's like, yeah, because the Amazon rainforest isn't exotic enough. Let's throw in some fucking dinosaurs.
Yeah, exactly. Anywho, yeah, no, I like Cruising Exotica. I'm not mad about this this pick, John. I'm just, you know, the Game Boy thing's throwing me, but it's good. The soundtrack's good. Series mediocre.
Series is it's fun. It's fun.
Fine.
You know, it's an okay fun game to play.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
I'm not gonna lie.
As many arcade racing games are, it's okay and fun.
Yeah, you at the arcade, you see a cruising game, you're like, fuck it. You know?
Yeah,
No,
I mean,
do not. You will get arrested.
yeah, no, that's not Cruising Exotica, John. That's Cruising
Cruising
Erotica.
Erotica.
Cruising
You
Erotica.
fool.
Oh,
Very
shit.
different game.
I mean, it's been the joke that's been on my brain since this game came out. I'm impressed that we made it this far into the discussion without bringing up the fact that every time I saw Cruising Exotica,
You wanted
I
to
thought of
fuck
Cruising.
it?
No, I just thought of Cruising Erotica. It's right there. Like, you know, it's just a fucking racing game with more panties.
Okay.
The big titty trophy girl somehow is wearing less.
Yeah. Oh God.
She's wearing less titties.
I'd buy that for $1.
Game 4.
guys. So this was the last game to use the. Oh wait, hold on a second. John has his headphones off. I'll make sure you use the trivia. Give him a quick second here.
Sorry, guys.
You're good.
We got sun waking up unexpectedly.
Yeah.
And having to deal with and explain that.
Yeah.
To people.
All right. So trivia is this is the last game to use the Super FX chip, or specifically the Super FX2 chip.
Johnny, how dare you? I had to make sure we hadn't used this on the show before. I feel like I previously expressed my utter distaste for this game.
I mean, I don't think I'm right. I just want to make sure that I'm okay. Well, maybe. All right.
All right, let's see some answers. Ooh, so we have Doom and Stunt Race FX. These are
so
both
close.
incorrect.
Almost, guys. Almost.
Well,
This
it's
is-
not Yoshi's Island.
This is Winter Gold for the Super Nintendo.
You were almost there, guys.
Winter Gold, it was supposed to basically be a Winter Olympics video game for Lilyhammer, but they couldn't get the rights to that specifically, so it takes place at basically Olympic locations, and uses the Super FX chip, Super FX2 chip to do 3D polygons for the courses. And
This is Winter Gold,
yeah,
released exclusively in Europe.
Are you fucking serious?
Johnny.
Oh my god!
Oh,
it was
baby.
exclusively released in Europe, son of a bitch.
That explains why I have literally no idea what you're talking about.
That's a game over on me. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
man, you're definitely
Wow.
not qualifying for the finals now, baby. There
Wow.
There are
I'm
three
rescinding
games
your
that
money in the bank contract.
There are 3 games that utilize the Super FX2 chip: Doom, Yoshi's Island, and Winter Gold. I'm
Yep.
like, okay, it's not Yoshi's Island. It can't be Winter Gold, so I guess it's Doom.
I didn't even know there was a Super FX2 chip. I thought that was John clarifying the name of just the Super FX chip. I was like, oh, it's just been called the Super FX2 chip. Like it's like that's the name of the processor or something. I didn't realize there was a second generation Super FX chip that apparently was used just to make a Europe exclusive skiing game.
Well, no, it was also used in Doom and Yoshi's
Doom and
Island.
Johnny, I'm trying to roast your ass, okay? God, I'm sorry, my grill's still heating up. Just give me a minute. Your ass will be roasted.
I like looking at the screenshots of this game. Like, the player character is fully like modeled and shaded and shadowed and everything, and then all of the backgrounds are just like, fuck it, use solid shapes.
It's
Like there is no shading in the background.
It's like skiing through Star Fox. Oh God, this looks terrible.
It's like skiing through Star Fox as a Mortal Kombat character.
Right.
That sounds
Wow.
amazing.
Yeah, right? That sounds great. I would
Where do
play
I-
the
No,
shit
it
out of that
doesn't.
Mortal Kombat Mythologies. Like Mortal Kombat Mythologies Sub-Zero on ice. Yeah. Like,
Well, the on ice was implied, John.
Motor
Yeah.
Combat Mythologies.
God. Mortal Kombat bobsled mythologies.
Mortal Kombat Jamaica.
yeah, Mortal Kombat Cool Runnings Mythologies.
Right. God.
I mean, John, this does seem like a cool game, and I definitely think you should play it. Just hop on a plane to Europe and enjoy yourself.
That's the only way you could play this game.
Yeah.
I'm
It's-
trying
it's
to roast
huge
his
over
ass,
there.
Jesse.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. David, you're getting there. You're still seasoning that ass, but the grill's almost ready. We're gonna.
I am always seasoning that ass.
Johnny, you got to be fucking kidding me with this. What possessed you to even think like, well, John and David will love a winter sports game for the Super NES. David doesn't play Super NES games, and this came out after the Nintendo 64 launch. But here's the thing, John. It only came out in Europe.
You know what David loves? European games, Super Nintendo games, and sports games. Have I got the pick for him?
What are you doing? Like, my God. And you know what everybody loves? Winter sports games. Honestly, it's the universally loved thing. Everybody's a fan of Winter Gold, and it's, whatever, 6 events.
I don't want to shit on the Winter Olympics because athletes put a lot of effort into that, but the
Of
Winter
course.
Olympics really are like multiple versions of 4 sports. Like, that's it. Like,
No, and-
you don't
and
have a
don't
lot
get
of
me wrong.
variety in the Winter Olympics.
I love the Winter Olympics because there's a lot of cool races and things like that.
Hockey.
Yeah, hockey's okay, but like the
Curling.
alpine skiing and shit. And I was gonna say that's the secret, baby. Curling is the best.
The one
yeah.
skiing where they have a rifle is pretty good.
Yes, that is.
I think that's just American skiing.
yeah.
Snowboarding.
Yeah, they've added snowboarding with tricks and shit. And, the Winter Olympics are cool. They're a lot cooler than they were in 1996.
Speed
when-
racing is pretty, or
when-
speed skiing, or skating.
Skating.
Also,
Oh my
there
God,
wasn't
can we get-
even was there even a Winter Olympics in 1996? No, the Winter Olympics were in 94. So they missed the fucking window on Lilyhammer.
Yeah.
And put this out in time for what? After the Atlanta Olympics?
They put out right in time for Atlanta. Yes.
Can we go back to speed racing as an Olympic sport? Because I want to play an Olympic game with Speed Racer as an unlockable character.
Ooh.
I'd be
I
into
mean,
it.
it's got to be
Speed
winter
bobsled.
somewhere.
You go to like the 100-meter dash and there's a dude just in a fucking car.
Yeah. I'd be into it.
Yeah, I would love to have Chim Chim like fire the starting pistol. That'd be great.
God, John, I'm really this is unbelievable. And I say that as somebody who is at your mercy for this episode. Like I trusted you, John, to give to put this one right down the middle, to give me and David a nice slate of games. And you gave us this.
I have one question. Was this a request?
Yes.
Okay.
It better have been. I'd like to know who made
I was gonna
that
say, like,
request.
if you chose this game yourself, I would have walked off the show.
No, this was a request from Tasty, who I think they missed the memo on the U.S. games only part, and I did not think to fact check that. So yeah, that's on both of us. But hey, you know
Tasty, banned. John, also banned.
Bangs.
Yeah. Your mod privileges are rescinded on the radio stream. Turn in your badge, Johnny.
They will
You've,
be like reaffirmed once we need something done on the radio, and then
Right.
they'll be
Oh, yeah.
immediately removed.
Yeah, but you have somehow once again lost August Absurdity, John. You found a way.
You're not even competing.
Exactly. That's the beauty of it.
Aren't I?
Johnny is finding new and absurd ways to lose August Absurdity. He's just, he's got his cheeks spread apart, the seasoning's in there. He's lowering his anus onto the pile of nicely smoking charcoal. And just,
Game 5.
God, that ass is going to be perfectly roasted by the end of this episode. John, you're never going to live this down, ever.
We're gonna eat your ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the
Suckling.
implication.
Fine.
Thank you, Jess.
Suckling pig.
I swear, your trivia.
All right, this game came with a whole bunch of accessories. It comes with 2 claws, 2 heavy spinning tops, 2 red and blue trays, and a 1 spinner motor for accelerating the tops, and 2 black trays.
John didn't quite make it back in time. Do. I'll start the song over. Until he gets here. You can edit this out. Hey.
Oh, the song ended.
It did.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys.
That's all right. Things
It's
happen.
not.
Understand.
Send your hate mail to my 3-year-old son, who has decided that tonight is the night that he, for some reason, does not want to go to sleep.
Dear
Oh,
John's 3-year-old son, go the fuck to sleep. Signed,
Mhm. Yeah,
Johnny.
I'm gonna give you his phone number. Everybody,
Yeah.
everybody just FaceTime him and tell
Blow
him
up
to
his phone.
go the fuck to sleep. Yeah, text bomb him. Ay.
All right, let's see what you guys wrote. We got Gyromite, which is the correct answer, and David doing an excellent Rob and a TV. The game going on in the background. So this is a Gyromite, which has a pretty cool soundtrack. I like it. I've never played this game because I never had a Rob.
Yeah,
So-
who in God's name has played this game?
The soundtrack reminds me a lot of Balloon Fight.
I don't know why, David.
Yeah, it's literally nothing alike. One has a
No.
robot.
No, the soundtrack.
Again,
Yeah,
robot.
Still, I don't hear the similarity, David.
Oh, you're fucking with me. Okay.
Yeah. the two sound nothing alike.
So like Rob played the game with you somehow or something? I never quite understood this. How's Rob, the robot, play the game with you?
He like moves the tops
Doesn't.
around.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how any of this works.
I was going to say, no one can answer that question, John. We don't know.
if I remember correctly, there's because Stack Up, Rob like just piled stuff up, but in Gyromite, like you're trying to explore these little levers as a doctor, and I forget the doctor's name, and there are like giant poles that go up and down, and the only way to lift them up and down is for Rob to like push buttons. So like Rob has to pick up this top up and down to push buttons to lower and raise these pillars so that you can cross through the rest of the level. It's an incredibly tedious and time-consuming process, and it's really fucking loud.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't even know about the loud part.
Yeah, Rob like clacks like a motherfucker. Like
That's funny.
There's only-
wind up plastic toys that make those kind of like click, 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 click. Like that's what Rob sounds like.
No kidding.
And there's only 2 of the Rob games. It's like they just needed to trick America into selling it at toy stores.
I mean, that's the thing. I've never really understood the Rob thing because obviously, the NES launched in America like right as I was born, so I wasn't, really privy to it. But it's like, looking back, it's like, wait, why did they need to do this? Like, did we not just like video games at the time? You had to,
There
What?
was like a big like video game crash, and like
right?
like
Yeah.
people were unsure of the medium because of what had happened. And so Nintendo was like, well, this is a toy. And the, United States was like, oh, well, we can sell toys. People love toys.
Yeah. I mean, that's got to be the explanation for it. I mean, because the Rob thing is just baffling. Like, I could almost get just, marketing Duck Hunt and being like, yeah, it's a shooting toy. It's a TV toy. But like Rob is just too much. Like, I can't even imagine how disappointing it is. Like getting through the 2 or 3 Rob games and then just being like, all right, now what am I doing with this thing? Like, does it play Super Mario Brothers somehow? Like, yeah, there are more fun things to do. This robot's taking up a lot of my coffee table, and it's not fun.
Yeah, if you had a way to put a cassette tape into Rob and make him turn into like a Teddy Ruxpin situation,
Yeah.
that'd be a lot of
Now,
fun.
I mean, yes. I assume then also the cassette tape would play the music through the NES somehow.
Sure.
I mean, like, what are you talking? Are you talking external speakers on Rob? Or are you talking plug the cassette tape into Rob and it funnels that through your TV?
I was thinking, what was that toy
Bluetooth.
called that Kevin had in Home Alone 2? That he
Talk
talked
Boy.
into? Talk Boy.
Boy.
Like a Talk
Oh,
Boy
yeah.
kind of scenario where you talk into Rob and he records it and then talks back
Mhm.
but makes it a robot voice, right?
See, I think it should just be Rob was a talk boy, and you could use it to trick your parents. Or whatever the
A
examples
hotel
were from
clerk.
that talk boy ad in Home Alone 2. Yeah, you could trick Tim Curry, like,
Space.
exactly. He
Oh,
answers
nice.
the phone. Rob reserves him a fucking hotel room. Donald Trump is there. It's
Oh no, I'm
Let's
out.
not know. I
Game
blame
do.
Home Alone
6.
2.
I do kind of love and appreciate that like Rob is not forgotten because he's a
I do like
useless
that.
fucking peripheral, but he's a cool design, and I like that they keep bringing him back.
Yeah, he looks
Yeah.
cool.
And I was happy to see him finally come back with like Mario Kart DS and Smash Brothers. It's like, it's almost like with the same thing with the Ice Climbers. Nintendo tricked me into thinking this was a beloved thing. It's like, oh, cool, Rob's back. Hey, wait a minute, I don't love that. Like, what? No, Rob? Nobody had that, but okay, cool. Yeah, great. Make him the villain of the whole Smash Bros. Brawl story. Great, love it.
I do really sincerely wish that they would bring Rob back to a Mario Kart game. Like I want to play as Rob in Mario Kart 9.
It was a good racer in DS. I like Rob. Yeah, good Rob. I feel like, I don't know, why not bring it back now? Like, or like bring him back as some kind of mascot that presents other games. Like make Rob the host of Mario Party.
Or they could have like mini game collections hosted by Rob and Mr. Game & Watch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You get Rob, you get a set of, I don't know, a few ridiculous games. You release them as a collection. You call it Ridiculousness. With
That's what
Rob.
the R stands for in Rob.
Yeah, exactly. There's nothing else standing in the way of Nintendo making Ridiculousness featuring Rob. It's in no way already a thing. I would like to play that. No, Rob should be a guy. They should have like a cardboard Rob that you could build. How is there not?
Oh my God, Rob Labo.
Yeah, exactly. Instead of Rob Lowe, Rob Labo. Yeah. Be
Man,
good.
that'd make Parks and Rec real weird.
Mm-hmm. The part of Rob Lowe is played by a fucking cardboard robot.
That is literally the worst idea I've heard today.
Literally.
Hey, Chris. And Perkins.
I'm also realizing that like the Labo doesn't build robots or anything. It's like it builds like goggles and like like things to stuff your Switch controllers into. So like building a Rob out of cardboard would be a huge undertaking.
Oh, they could do it.
Be great. Yeah, if they can make a crazy little Switch piano using just a insanely crafted piece of cardboard and 500 easy steps on the Switch, they could build a Rob robot out of that cardboard.
they could build a Rob Lowe Labo.
God, I mean, it sells itself. I'm Rob Lowe, and this is Rob Labo. God.
We'll go to Rob Labo's blog. I don't know. I can't do it.
Pull up, get out of here.
I don't want to talk nonsense to Rob Labo.
right.
On my law blog.
Well, guys, I'm looking at the score, and it looks like we got a tie. There's only one way that we sell ties in Game That Tune, and that's with the lightning round.
On the Rob Lowe, Rob Labo law blog.
John, shut up.
Right to the death now.
Lightning round.
6-game competition in Winter Gold.
All right, so
because we're in America.
So here's how this lightning round is going to work. I'm going to give you the system and the year, and you're going to wager how many clues you need to guess the game between 1 and 3. So
Are you going to give us anything else, or just the system and the year, and we have to guess the right game?
No. System of the year, and then how many clues you would like. Right? So I'm going to say like NES, whatever year, and how many clues you like, and you'll say between 1 and 3. And if you say 1 clue and you get it right, that's 3 points. If you say 2 clues and get it right, that's 2 points. If you say 3 clues and you get it right, that's 1 point.
This is a direct retaliation to us for our lightning round last week, isn't it?
Well, I try to keep it. This one's fairly balanced, I think. I think you both have equally good chances at all the games this lightning round. And there's a wager element, which is fun. And so, yeah.
This is a very in-depth and complex, which is not what a lightning round is.
It's not that complex. It's how many clues do you want? 1 to 3. That's all there is. All right. So
more complex than just name the king, but okay, John.
Jesse, who should go first?
David.
All right. So David, the system is the Nintendo Entertainment System in the years 1987. How many clues would you like?
I mean, I don't really know what this is like, so I'm going to play it safe and say 3.
3, okay. So your first clue. The cover art is based on Michael Biehn. Your second clue.
I'm sorry, it's based on what?
Michael Biehn? I don't know how to pronounce his last name, to be honest. B-I-E-H-N. Bain, sorry.
Man, I could have gotten this in 1 clue.
Your second clue. This started as a port of Commando, but the original console this is meant for couldn't handle all the action, so they decided to change the gameplay to explicitly avoid combat. And your third clue is I feel asleep.
This is Metal Gear.
That's right. This is Metal Gear.
Oh, man.
All
Well
right,
done,
John.
David.
So your system is NES, and your year is 1987. How many clues would you like?
I'm also going to play it safe and take 3 clues because there were many games that came out for the NES in 1987, and I don't trust you to not be fucking us over here, John.
Okay. So your first clue is between rounds, a character encourages you to join the Nintendo Fun Club, a precursor to Nintendo Power Magazine.
Rattle those other clues off while I
right.
shoot myself in the head.
Clue 2, instead of making the main character a transparent wireframe like the arcade original, Nintendo decided to just make him short so you can see over him and see your opponent. And clue 3 is, do you like my new trunks? They're a size XXX large. Ha ha ha.
So the answer is Mike Tyson's Punch-Out.
Yes, the answer is Mike Tyson's Punch-Out.
Oh, man.
All right, guys, so you're now 4 and 4, heading into the second phase. Okay. Out of 6, there's 12 total. So 12 total questions. All right, so David, the system is the Nintendo 64. The year is 1997. How many clues would you like?
I'm going to say 3 just because I can't remember what came out. Like, I remember what came out in 96 and 98, but not 97.
All right. So your first clue is the bill presented at the end of the game is the player score multiplied by 64. The second clue is this is the first home console game to make use of force feedback technology. And the third clue is do a barrel roll.
Star Fox 64.
That is correct.
Oh, man.
All right, John. Your system, Nintendo 64. Your year, 1997. How many clues would you like?
Based on how that round went, I'm going to only take 2 clues.
2 clues, okay. So,
well, fuck me, John.
So your first clue is this game was intended to be an on-rail shooter, but the creators began to experiment by letting the player move freely, and after a while they decided that a first-person shooter made the game much better. And your second clue is the faces of the standard enemies in the game are actually the faces of the Rareware staff.
Thanks, Johnny. Yeah, you can edit these clues to leave out giant obvious things like the Rareware staff, since we're talking about GoldenEye 007. Thanks, John.
That is correct.
Oh, man.
All right, so with that, John gets an extra point out of it. So now John's at 6
ridiculous.
and David's at 5. All right, so David, this is the Game Boy in the years 1991. How many clues do you want?
I'm gonna go with 2.
2. Okay. So the first clue is this is the only game in the series to not feature any elevators. And your second clue is the lack of color on the Game Boy had long-standing effects on this character's appearance. So from now on,
Metroid 2.
Yep.
Fuck, man. I'm not saying, could have but didn't, but like, the elevators thing. I was like, oh, it's got to be Metroid.
All right, so John,
good clues, John. Fuck you,
John. Your system is also the Game Boy. The year is 1989. How many clues would you like?
God, I don't know. 89. I'm gonna take 2.
Okay.
And cross these fingers and just hope for the best.
All right, so clue 1, the cover art for this game was the debut of the protagonist, like new modern design in the United States.
Crap.
And clue 2 is this game created a new power-up which did not reappear in the series for 30 years.
$1989 Game Boy. 30 years. I am going to guess that you're talking about Bomberman.
Incorrect.
Fuck. Space.
Do I
This
have the option to steal or?
Nope.
No.
There's no steal. You get it or you don't. This is Super Mario Land.
God damn it.
All right, so
What
now
was the power up?
so the score is
The
now
Super Ball,
Yeah, Super Bowl.
what?
which
Didn't
came
appear-
back in Mario Maker 2.
Yep. I did research, guys.
Yeah, but not on Winter Gold.
Yeah, you put all your effort into this goddamn lightning round. Now I get it, man. Yeah, okay, that was good because, you don't know that I haven't played Mario Maker 2, but I ain't played Mario Maker 2. Fuck.
All right, so it's now David 7, Sean 6. David, it's Super Nintendo, and the year is 1997. How many clues would you like?
Considering it's Super Nintendo, I'm gonna say 3.
Okay.
97.
Yeah, so
See,
your
that's why you should take less than 3.
right?
It's only 3 games.
Yeah. So your first clue is Metroids appear in one level of this game. They can only be beaten with the ice power, similar to how Samus had to use the ice beam to defeat them.
Gotcha.
And when you beat the level, Samus is sitting for the exit. If you beat all the Metroids, Samus will have her helmet off. Your second clue is this is the last
I stop you
first-party
now to
Super
get
Nintendo
more?
game. Hold on.
I
And
want
your
to
third
hear
clue
the fucking clues.
is this game introduced Nago the Calico Cat, Pitch the Bird, and Choo Choo the Octopus.
Kirby's Dream Land 3.
All right, so that's 1 point for David.
My man.
All right, John. Your system is the Wii in the year 2010. How many clues would
So
you
I'm
like?
sorry. What is it? 8 and 6?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take 2 to catch up.
I've been announcing after each round. So
Oh,
yes,
okay.
it is 8
Sorry.
and 6. Yes. So
Okay.
John, it's
Yeah,
Wii
I'm gonna
in 2010.
I'm taking. Give me 2.
2? Okay. So clue 1 is in anticipation of this game's release, Nintendo trademarked a phrase that was originally popularized by Ice Cube. And your second clue is one statue in this game features a tie that's very similar to Billy Mitchell's famous USA ties.
Huh? Statue with a tie.
That looks
Ice
like
Cube.
that looks like Billy Mays ties.
Billy Mays?
Mm-hmm. Or I'm sorry,
Billy
Billy Mitchell.
Yeah. I was
gonna say,
Billy
Billy
Mitchell's
Mays famously wore no tie.
tie. Billy Mitchell.
Those are two
His
different
ties.
people.
Yeah, that's my bad.
Fuck, man.
Kill screen coming up.
Yeah, why did I
Oh,
think this
Jesse.
was a good idea? Oh. Thanks, Jesse.
God damn it, Jesse.
Dude.
Oh, is that-
like, Donkey Kong Country Returns is the game. My man. Woo!
All right. So it's now
Saving
like,
my
come on.
ass.
It's like a Wii game referencing Billy Mitchell. Like, come on, man.
All right.
I mean, see, I wasn't making the connection at all. I didn't even think about it. And then, thank you, King of Kong, Jesse. Fucking-
Yeah, King of
Yeah.
Kong.
Way to go, baby.
All right, David. So this is on the Wii.
Wait, I'm sorry. Hold on.
Oh, it's 8 and 8.
What was the Ice Cube phrase?
Oh, it's on like Donkey
it's
Kong.
on like Donkey Kong.
Yeah, Nintendo
Okay.
trademarked that to put that on shirts.
I'd forgotten that was an Ice Cube phrase. I was like, Chickadee, check yourself before you wreck yourself. Today was a good day.
Famous Donkey Kong line.
Yeah.
Fuck the police.
Big dicks in your ass are bad for your health. What game is this?
Okay, so David,
that makes way more sense.
it's 8-8. The system is Wii in the year is 2008.
You know what?
Oh,
It's
God,
8 and
my
8.
Stomach.
I'm gonna go for it. One clue.
One clue. This won the best video game at the Nickelodeon 2010 Kids' Choice Awards.
Super Smash Brothers Brawl.
Sorry, man.
Space.
This was Mario Kart Wii.
Ah, damn it. That would have been my second guess.
A 2008 game that won the 2010 Best Game Award.
That's why I
Thank
figured
you.
like it's either Smash or Mario Kart because those just keep going.
Thanks, Kids' Choice Awards.
All right, John, your system is Nintendo 64 in the year is 2002. How many clues did you like?
That face.
I mean, with I'll give me all three. Fuck it. What?
Okay. Clue 1. This is the last Nintendo 64 game released in North America.
God, didn't we just discuss this?
Clue 2. Bob Burnquist was not included in the game due to licensing issues for appearing in a different game, X Game Skateboarding. And clue 3. This game is the real Blitzkrieg Bop.
So it's Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2?
Oh, no. I was about to give you the point. It's Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3.
Oh, fuck.
Released also
I-
on GameCube.
That's the whole thing. I was like, well, it's got to be 2 because they fucking GameCube had 3.
Yeah.
God. Oh, I'm going to rip my own skin off. This is
Okay, so guys, it's 8-8.
Robbie Williams style.
8-8, and it's the final round. Okay. David,
God.
your console is the Game Boy Color in the year is 2002. How many clues would you like?
I'm gonna say 3.
Okay.
I'm gonna play it safe.
Your first clue is this game. This tie-in video game is not based on the movie, but on the source book. Your second clue is this is the final Game Boy Color game released in North America. And clue number 3 is one reviewer wrote, "This game boils my butterbeer."
Harry Potter.
And
Fuck, I don't know.
you know what? I'll give.
2002 Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
Oh no, David! It's Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets.
How absurd!
I should have just stuck with Harry Potter.
Yeah, John was trying to give you the fucking I mean, in fairness, I didn't know they made a Chamber of Secrets game. I would have gone with Sorcerer's Stone too.
Yeah.
Fuck.
It's actually apparently pretty good.
I
Okay,
bet
so-
it is, John. You fucking so that's the secret theme tonight is you fucking love Game Boy Color games?
So all right, so John, your system is the Wii. The year is 2019. How many clues would you like?
I'm sorry. What was the year?
2019.
I'm gonna take all three.
This is
Make this
this is a bullshit like any like this is a real AAA studio. Okay. All right, so John, your first clue is this is the final licensed Wii game released in North America. Your second clue is in the United Kingdom, the Wii version of this game outsold the PS4 and Xbox One versions. And your third clue is this has great hot tracks like Old Town Road, Bad Guy, and Baby Shark.
Is that your answer?
No. Sorry, that's you got a lot of nerve asking about a European fucking hit here, John. That's the other secret theme here.
Yes, secret European games.
Yeah, God, the secretly European John Regan. I'm gonna go with SingStar Karaoke something or other.
How absurd!
Close. This was Just Dance 2020, released
Oh,
for the Nintendo Wii.
Of course. It's the only thing that's come out on the Wii in the last 8 years.
And the Switch. Not the Wii U, but the Wii.
The
All
Wii U.
fucking things.
It came out on Wii and Switch, but skipped Wii U.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna put your resources anywhere. Jesus.
So yeah, with that, the final score
God
is
damn it.
8-8. So we've got a tie, gentlemen. I don't know who's a calculating computer to play for this one.
Wait, hold on. It was a tie?
I guess let me go to the calculating computer. So let's just double check.
Calculating computer activated. Computers. Beeps.
Space!
Boops. Scoring complete.
Shit, yeah, and the calculator, it doesn't know what to do because it is a tie tonight between David and John.
Oh, I guess they're out.
What does that mean? What?
What does that mean? Who has the bylaws handy? I don't. I don't know what we're supposed to do in the case of a tie.
Don't try to fucking finagle this in your favor, Johnny. You don't get to go to the finals.
In the case of a tie, we go to a lightning round. But we did
exactly.
that, and we're still in a tie.
Do we just murder each other? What do we do?
We don't have a final sudden death question or something?
No. I could come up with one real quick. I
don't want you to.
No.
Just,
The last time we did that, it was a fucking beans question.
Jesse, you're the fucking wrestling stipulations guy. What happens when two guys fight to a fucking draw in anticipation of a championship match?
One of two things happens usually. They have a rematch, or
we're running out of fucking Wednesdays in August. That can't be it.
or this is dicey. They just becomes a triple threat match.
Now hold on.
Can we
Now
do
wait a
that?
minute.
But I don't.
Hold on, champ. Yeah, that
Hold
puts
on.
you at a
You know what
distinct
that means?
disadvantage.
You know what that means? It means
Johnny's
I pick all
running
5
the show.
games.
Yeah, no, this
Is
is
that what you want?
Yeah.
This is a real double-edged sword.
Yeah, this is unbelievable, guys.
I think that's the only way to settle it is have me pick all 5
I'll-
games.
I'll
Well,
say
if
it. I don't want Johnny to pick all 5 games, but I want a chance at the championship belt even more. So
yeah,
I'm
no,
down.
I have no intention of yielding, and I have no intention of extending August Absurdity out of August again. So yeah, we have to settle this next week, guys. I'm if the champ and David are okay with it, I'll take both you guys on, man. We can do a 3-way.
All right.
As long as Johnny pulls up a list of games that came out in America.
Yeah.
Yes. Next time they'll all be American games. That's
Strictly American, never anywhere else.
I swear to God, it's going to be like Independence Day, Captain America, and the Avengers.
Yeah. Theme for next week's episode, America. All right, so who needs to sign off on this? Do we need to do a contract signing or something? Jesse?
No, those always end poorly.
Yeah, they do. They put your ass through that table. So is that what we're doing then?
Yeah, sounds good. August.
I'll sign the
Absurdity
contract
three-way.
right now. It's done.
John, show us
year's-
what you just did.
This
I
year's
need to
August
see.
Absurdity Finals.
Yeah, okay, hold
It's
on.
going to be a triple threat match for the Game That Tune Championship. Unbelievable turn of events, guys.
Here's my
Yeah.
official signature.
You're
Well,
not
I just
in the
want-
match.
Yeah,
But
no,
I'm
you don't
signing
need to
off.
commission this so much.
No,
Wait,
you gotta
hang on.
tear that
Allow
up.
me to show off my signature on the contract.
Beautiful.
That's Johnny's name.
David Singshire was a penis.
Yep. Sorry, guys. I was just signing mine. So, yep. Wow, a triple threat match for the August Absurdity Finals. What an absurd proposition. But frankly, I think it's the only way to resolve this. David, fantastic game tonight.
It was. Like I said, we compete very well against each other.
For a grain of sand, you did incredibly well. And yeah, that's oh man, I'm sparking with possibility here. I'm titillated by the very proposition of this. And then I'm also, being grounded immediately by the realization that Johnny is somehow going to be in charge of running this entire show. It's just, some kind of horrifying booking, but I'm into it. This is going to be a lot of fun, guys. An unprecedented August Absurdity Finals, a 3-way match. Champion Jesse Moore versus former champion David Fleming, and the Orange Cassidy of Game That Tune, me, John Harrington. What am I doing here? I'm not sure, but it'll be good. It'll be real good. Love it. Great game tonight, David. Appreciate the effort that we both put forth, and Jesse and Johnny, thanks for a great round.
Yeah, that was
It was
a
fun.
stiff challenge, but fair.
Yes,
Except for winner gold.
no, exactly.
But I mean, you
It's,
both missed it. I felt like it was on the whole fair between the two of you.
I feel like it was a stiff challenge on the whole that was fair. Yes, well done, guys. A well done round and a well done August Absurdity round 2. So we'll see you guys in the finals next week. Triple threat, man, what a show it's going to be. Get your requests in. I know Johnny's going to need the help.
Yeah.
Hit us up in Discord. Hit him up on Twitter at JPReganJR. Do whatever you got to do to get those requests in. And now we want to say thank you to everybody for watching with us. We're live every Wednesday night. We're on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. Search for Game That Tune. Thanks to everybody listening in podcast form. We're at Game That Tune or anywhere, GameThatTune.com or anywhere you get your podcasts. Check us out there. Thanks to everybody checking out Patreon. We got awesome exclusives on Patreon, and you help us keep the lights on at the 24/7 live stream over there at twitch.tv/GTT radio. So we super appreciate you guys checking out patreon.com/GameThatTune. Want to thank our absurd fans on Patreon: Alex Messenger, Lance Revere, Damian Beckles, Bradford Stevens, Daniel Perky, Taylor Y, Sam L, Morg, Tasty, Grimmery, Phoenix Tier 2121, and Unsettled Zebra. Fantastic group of patron absurd fans that we've got there. Thank our requesters tonight, Johnny. Who made these requests?
Oh shit. Okay, so let's see.
You don't even remember, man. It was Rainus and it was Tasty, man. Fantastic.
Cruisin.
You did an uncredited request?
We're crediting it now. Cruisin Exotica was from his dudeness.
Thanks, dude. His dudeness.
Sorry that Johnny
request.
fucked that up.
Yeah, that's my bad.
Man, I hope you stuck around to the end of the show to get your credit. It's okay. We'll give you double credit. Thanks, his dudeness. Fantastic request. And yeah, like I said, get your request into Johnny on Discord. That's the best way to do it. Or find us on Twitter at Game That Tune. But all of us check those messages, so don't make requests there. Don't do it. Or find us individually on Twitter if you want to hit us up with your bookings, your ideas, your strategies for next week's episode. I'm there at JGangster187. You can find David Fleming on Twitter at
DFD Fleming.
You can find John Regan, next week's host, apparently on Twitter at
JP Regan Jr.
Then you can find Jesse Moore, the champion, the defending champion of Game That Tune August Absurdity on Twitter at
Sega_legend.
All right, so we both, I guess, there was a tie. So does the bonus tunes fall to Johnny or Jesse now, or
No, I think
You play
I
them
think
both
that-
at the same time.
I don't want that kind of ear fucking. So
I
I
do.
think we should jointly do bonus music, and I think we should play yours because I bet you got something badass, and I
Well-
trust you, John.
Well, hold on. I think this may actually work out because John, you uploaded some bonus tunes from Final Fantasy VII Remake. David, Are your bonus tunes also from Final Fantasy VII Remake?
Clearly they are.
Oh my god, that really worked out. Yeah, guys, you uploaded the same bonus tunes this week, so we either way, you're winners with the bonus tunes.
Well, I mean, we uploaded the same game of bonus tunes. There's, thematically, it's different bonus tunes. I mean,
Hang on, what song did you pick? Because I'll be honest, I was expecting to win, and so I wanted to play something from a game that you had played, the Final Fantasy VII Remake, and I wanted to give you like a congratulatory, like, good effort. So my song was High Five from Final Fantasy VII Remake.
That's fucking awesome, David. Because see, I was not gonna be deferential to you in any way. I was done being deferential. I was done. I've been. Final Fantasy VII Remake is the only game I played in the last year or so that I've really enjoyed or finished, and so I was playing my favorite moment from the game.
Tap that,
where Cloud fucking finally lets loose a little bit after a triumph. Going through the collapsed, expressway with Aerith. They're fighting all these battles, and she's trying to get him to be all cool. And he finally lets loose and has a little bit of fun. And my bonus tunes are High Five from Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Get the fuck out.
What? I mean,
man, how are you guys even talking with each other's dicks in your mouths?
So wait, who's the Cloud and who's the Aerith here? I feel like I've always fancied myself the Cloud.
Clearly, I am the Aerith.
Yeah, that's very obvious, John.
That's
David's clearly the Aerith.
Just double checking, man. Yeah, and so Johnny is our Biggs, and Jesse, I think, stands above everybody. He's brandishing that big sword. Jesse is our Red 13, of course.
Why can't I just
if
be
we're
Jesse?
if we're going by sword size.
Actually, yeah, sorry. If we're going on sword size and leather pants ownership, David Sephiroth. But yes. No, also, yeah, Jesse could just be Jesse.
Yeah.
Anyway, the joke is that Jesse is Sephiroth. He's reigning over the show, and we are all hurtling towards our fate, fighting him. And David, you and I chose to say bonus tunes. So great game, motherfucker. And I'll see you in the finals, man.
Oh yeah.
Peace out, everybody. Wizardry, Proving Grounds of the Mad Overlord is copyright 1990 Sir Tech. Jackie Chan's Action Kung Fu is copyright 1990 Hudson Soft. Cruisin' Exotica is copyright 2000 Crawfish Interactive and Midway Games. Winter Gold is copyright 1996 Funcom. Gyromite is copyright 1985 Nintendo of America Incorporated.